This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. So last night was the third Republican primary debate, sans Donald Trump. Nowhere to be found was the leading candidate, because why take part in a debate, in an exchange of ideas to discuss where we should head as a country and where we should head with me personally, if I'm a candidate, with me at the helm? Donald Trump is a coward. He's also feckless relative to policy and really can't have a discussion. Lucky for him, though, it really didn't turn into a discussion about ideas. Although there were a few moments, I'm going to get to this clip about Vivek Ramaswamy if that's what you're here for. There were a few moments where these Republicans, after watching the shellacking that they received on Tuesday across the country, whether that be Virginia or Ohio or any number of other places that had elections where Democrats won huge, we're watching Republicans now slowly modulate their views on abortion from something that is extremely radical to just regular run-of-the-mill radicalism within the Republican Party. We're starting to see, they see the writing on the wall. They see that their views, their ethos, their ideologies are extreme relative to what where the rest of the country is. And now they're going to start to kind of change it. Oh, well, we could some exceptions and all. Let's do a 15 or a 20 week. They're noticing. And you should notice that they notice, and you should notice that they are modulating their views to be less radical. But Vivek Ramaswamy had a moment in the debate that really shines a light on what the Republican Party is today. It is the party of conspiracy theory. It is the party of being really dead to the world of ideas of progress for the country. And he was asked a question by Lester Holt, and gave a remarkable answer, a disturbing answer, because, listen, I don't like this goon. I think he is a dangerous little demagogue. He is a carbon copy of Trump. But he knows where the Republican Party is as a group. He knows where the future of the party is. He knows what their ideology is. He understands what motivates them, what animates them. And his answer shined a bright light right on it. Watch this.
Mr. Ramaswamy, let me turn to you. Please make your case. Why should you be the nominee and not the former president?
I think there's something deeper going on in the Republican Party here, and I am upset about what happened last night. We've become a party of losers at the end of the day. It was a cancer in the Republican establishment. Let's speak the truth. I mean, since Ronna McDaniel took over as chairwoman of the RNC in 2017, we have lost 2018, 2020, 2022, no red wave that never came. We got trounced last night in 2023. And I think that we have to have accountability in our party. For that matter, Ron, if you want to come on stage tonight, you want to look the GOP voters in the eye and tell them you resign, I will yield my time to you. And frankly, look, the people there cheering for losing in the Republican Party. Think about who's moderating this debate. This should be Tucker Carlson, Joe Rogan, and Elon Musk. We'd have 10 times the viewership, asking questions that GOP primary voters actually care about and bringing more people into our party. You think the Democrats, and we've got Christian Welker here, do you think the Democrats would actually hire Greg Gutfeld to host a Democratic debate? They wouldn't do it. And so the fact of the matter is, Christian, I'm going to use this time because this is actually about you in the media and the corrupt media establishment.
If you can get past the wacky morning zoo DJ voice that he puts on, good for you. But what he just did was highlight the cancer in the GOP establishment as though there is some moderate element of the Republican Party. And goes on to titillate the masses with the prospect of Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, and Tucker Carlson, a white nationalist. They should host the debate. We would get much better ratings and ask substantive questions. This is a trifecta of conspiracy theorists that he outlined, that he promotes. He wants the chairwoman fired, Ronna Romney McDaniel, who should be fired. She's terrible. She's a liar and a charlatan, but fired for the wrong reasons. I mean, it is the right reason. They are losing, but they're losing because they think that the rest of the country is on board with their nonsense. And only now there's a glimmer of them really starting to realize that they are out of step and out of touch with the vast majority of America. Only now, only after the triumphant loss to, it's like being terribly good. It's a triumphant loss for the Republicans. They're only now starting to maybe realize it. They're still clinging on. If you watch Tim Scott, clinging to this idea that the rest of the country is pro-life, which all it means is forced birth, pro-forced birth. But Vivek really jumped in here. He wants the three most dangerous conspiracy theorists in the country, dumb shit Joe Rogan, who, that's not just me tossing around invectives. He is a self-described idiot. He has said that about himself. Elon Musk, who has just gone off the deep end into conspiracy land as he trashes a once useful social media tool, and Tucker Carlson, who has said with his stupid suck that immigrants make our country dirtier and poorer. This is who they're endorsing. This is who they want to be surrounded by. And he was met with cheers. Not so much about the party being a party of losers, which is true, but about who they should be aligning with. It's dangerous because, one, he's a younger dude. He even mentioned it at the debate a few times. The youngest person to ever run for president is a Republican. 38 years old or something. We do have a problem in this country, and we do have a problem with the Republican Party. And it is getting more extreme. They're not waking up to the reality that the country's not with them. And the more that they know that the country's not with them, the more extreme measures they will take to try to remain in power, to maintain power within the government, whether that be to just destroy the government altogether, to overthrow the government, as in the insurrection, or to fill the ranks of America with extremists who buy into lies and conspiracies from media figures like Tucker Carlson, Joe Rogan, and Elon Musk. What do you think? Did you watch the debate? What are your thoughts? We can have a conversation in the comments. I welcome that. You can also call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. You can also email me, as always, daily@dollemore.com. I would love to hear from you. Please consider supporting this work, helping produce what I do on this channel. You can click the join button below, become a channel member for $2 a month, $1.99 a month. You can become a patron over on Patreon. If you do so before the end of the year, we'll send you the end of the year Patreon gift that we do every year. Kind of an inside joke gift. Usually a good time. Patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. Hit the super thanks button. Just make sure you're subscribed. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video with somebody who would enjoy it or needs the information. I would appreciate it. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore everywhere, just at Dollemore, and I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine. Take care of one another.